And we are into the Saints' third game of the day. Saints varsity still making this winner's bracket run in CCA East Open number 2. They will be playing the Auburn Nova Tigers here, trying to knock them off, send them down to that loser's bracket. The Saints had a pretty close series against the Akron Zips team. The Akron Zips, I believe, Club D team. It was a 2-1 series we just came back from the break from. But now, new series, new opponent. Saints are going to try to keep playing that same level of Rocket League.
Yeah, Auburn Nova coming into this one. Lil Nugget, Josh Mango, and Zeno on the roster. Shout out to see another Josh here in the game. Kamal already trying to get one started. Kamal, he's been the king of just those quick starts today, those close to kickoff goals, as he'll be able to just take it into the air. Actually contested by Josh Mango on that one, but typically he'll just take it into the air and just carry it all the way down towards that net. Quint to be coming back in on the rotation for the save. Zeno from Auburn trying to put himself in the way at all costs, but just barely an open net with Zeno to come back for that save. Air demo onto Christian. Could give Auburn a chance here to get something started.
Yeah, we've had a lot of action this first little while. Quint's going to find that demo. Both teams trying to find this first goal. It's been a lot of demos, a couple shots back and forth, some good clearing attempts. Both these teams trying to find some edge over the other right now. Auburn, I think it's a team we may have seen some version of Auburn before. I'm not sure if it was this exact squad in the other CCA, but nonetheless, they're usually pretty solid. That ball, a little bit dangerous there for Auburn. Going to get bumped across the net there. The Saints trying to find some way to make this play work. Quint going to get there. The ball is going to send back to that middle line, though. Both teams, we are a minute 40 in, and we have not had a whole lot of scoring opportunities.
Yeah, not really at all. I mean, we've seen that scuffle in front of the Saints net, but other than that, I mean, there weren't any really good shot opportunities off of that either. Just a battle for it in the corner like we usually see. Quint to find the demo there. A couple seconds. Save to set something up right off of Josh Mango there, but right up into the air to Kamal, down to Quint.
That's beautiful.
Make it one.
That pinch from Kamal was absolutely gorgeous. Lil Nugget tried to get the play there. Kamal reading that one perfectly. Look at that. Just spoon feeds that one to Quint, and Quint going to stick that one in the top left corner. No save to be made there. The Saints are going to find that first goal, trying to slow down this Auburn attack. They've been, I'd say, a lot of scrums in front of these nets. Not a whole lot of shots as far as scoring chances go, but the Saints making the most out of that one.
And flying right over Josh Mango. This could be another one to get set up, but it's just too far out of reach for Christian there. He's able to pick up 100 boosts in the process, however, possibly to help him on some of these saves here, but Kamal has to burn a lot of that boost just to keep this ball in the air there. Down over to Christian. Kamal, you see him set up there for the play, drops down in front of him. No one there to really start much. Quint just a little too late on that one as Auburn already got their hands on the ball.
Yeah, had to go to the grocery store to grab some boost. Probably nobody going to be there in that middle area to find that second chance. But the Saints are starting to get these offensive chances more and more consistently. That's exactly what you want to see as this day goes on. You want the play to get better and better. So far, though, Auburn has played excellently on that defensive end. They've been shutting down most of the Saints' chances, but they're trying to find this counterattack. They have 2 minutes left to try to even this game up. We are still in best-of-3 territory, so mistakes can be few and far between for either one of these squads.
Josh Mango could have something solid here possibly, but no teammates to really help him out. Just kind of alone in that zone. Kamal to take it right off of Zeno's nose there. Josh Mango, though, great defensive play. He's pretty good at just kind of these ankle breaker maneuvers that we've seen, but Christian just going to say, all right, well, get out of the game for a couple of seconds then.
Ankle break this one, homie. Just going to go for the demo there, taking him out near that midfield area. Kamal, this one very dangerously in front of the Saints nets. It's going to be Quint, I believe, there to make that play. Lil Nugget trying to find something on this back tap. Oh, fantastic shot there by Auburn. Zeno trying to find the back of the net. Christian going to hold the line for the time being. 65 seconds to play. Auburn getting a little bit desperate now. They're going to have to start flinging this ball at the net, trying to find these plays. The Saints just going to try to stall out this clock like the last few games. Beautiful passing play over the middle. Kamal going to deny that one, hold on to this lead for the time being, and run some clock off.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is a trend we see the later we get on into these games. Just lower scoring and a lot more defensive play because, as we've said, right, these teams going to get more and more evenly matched. Josh Mango with a demo onto Kamal should give a second or two. Christian, wow, look at that! Look at the stall there.
Yeah, that was
perfect. It's perfect to allow Kamal to get back up.
Yeah, beautiful job. Exactly. Stalling is the name of the game. You want to not risk anything. You want to just kill some time off here. The Saints, though, Passing play over the middle, still just trying to run off that clock though.
Rolls.
Oh, beautiful adjustment by Kamal. Not sure if that one was going to go in or not, so honestly, probably a good idea that he was there to finish that one off. We'll take a quick peek here and see if he was a little thief or not. Oh, Kamal might have stolen that one.
He's
Kamal,
a thief. He could have knocked it out of the way, if anything.
He's a Weasley little thief. Kamal going to steal that one. The Saints going to take that 2-0 lead. They're having fun with this one. We're having fun with it too. Auburn probably not having quite as much fun yet, but they got 15 seconds to make this up in game 1, or their backs are going to be against the wall in game 2.
As Zeno not letting this 15 seconds go to waste. Little nugget for the setup, but Christian just lobbing it back out. The time is ticking down. 2 goals not going to be possible, as that is going to be game 1 going over to St. Clair College.
Yeah, picking up where they left off the last few series, played an excellently clean game. A fun one nonetheless. We saw nice skirmishes in front of the net, saw a couple demos, beautiful goals coming through for the side of the Saints. Going to get yet another shutout. Going to look to replicate that performance and send... What? Oh my God, I forgot the team. Auburn, geez. I got Auburn and Akron both in my brain. Swap a couple letters there, yeah. So looking to send Auburn to that loser's bracket, trying to keep that 1 seed fresh and keep it going through winners.
Yeah, and I mean, Saints, other than a couple of, let's say, questionable defensive plays earlier in the bracket, I mean, they're nothing really to complain about on our end here. I mean, pretty well keeping it consistent. I mean, they're finding those goals when necessary, and the saves in this game, pretty solid on that defense. Granted, though, Auburn had trouble really just getting anything going on the offense. I mean, they were great on defense in their own right, but when Saints are spending just more time on offense, it's just those goals are going to come through eventually. Yeah,
I felt like Auburn had a really hard time keeping possession of the ball and trying to get these multitude of chances. You get one passing play, rotate, cycle that ball off that back wall, keep finding your other members. The Saints seeming to find a better job of that so far. They're going to get an early shot toward the net there. Not going to be registered, though. Going to be top wide of that crossbar. Zeno trying to play that one back over mid. It's going to be Quint there trying to stall things out here. Kamal in the wings here, not going to be the first man to the ball. It's going to be Josh trying to set something up, but the Saints going to take that one back the other way. So I expect we'll see a lot more of this. A lot of back and forth for a bit. We'll see a couple of these skirmishes. We're not going to see a ton of goals, I don't think, out of this series. Both teams seem to be pretty sound defensively, but I could always be wrong. We could end up with a 7-6 game somehow, some way.
Yeah, shuffle in front of the net. Going to go the way of Christian as he's able to pass it back out to Kamal there. We'll call it the blue line.
Beautiful,
coming through here. Yeah, beautiful pass to the defenseman there. Little Nugget now running up the field here. Not really able to get any of those ankle breaker plays started, though. The pass back over to Christian. Christian and Quint, we've seen the aerial plays they can make together, and just barely. Christian, can you tap it in? No, just a little too high off the crossbar there. I guess more so off the backboard. Little Nugget to find a demo onto Christian, but not enough time to make a play. Christian already right back into the action. Quint Kamal keeping it in this Auburn zone. So much time in that zone, and right bar down, but not in.
So many close calls for the Saints this game. They are trying desperately to get this one on the board. Try to put this pressure onto Auburn, really make them start to second guess these movements, these rotations. The Saints are still peppering away at this net. They have drawn a chalk outline around this net so far, hitting multiple posts, hitting the crossbar on a multitude of occasions. Kamal trying to find something on the solo effort here. Going to be in a 1v1 against Zeno. Going to win that one out for the time being. Zeno is going to take that one to the sky, though. One of the Saints there for the follow. Quint going to find that shot. Josh going to make a save there. So Auburn still holding down this back line. Their defense has been impenetrable so far this game, too.
Yeah, I mean, they can't really stop anything, or can't hit anything in terms of shots. Quint just going to sail over that net. Little Nugget has been a demon on these demos, specifically onto Christian as well. I think Christian's been the only person demoed this entire series.
Poor Christian.
Poor Christian, always out of the game there for a few seconds. Once again, though, no team support really to get much set up. Zeno finally comes in for that shot, but it's just a little wide. Josh Mango once again demo onto Christian. What is happening here? Do they have a secret grudge against each other that I don't know about?
They got a bounty on Christian's head. They're trying to cash in on that one, but either way, the Saints trying to get off this back line. Exactly. Where's the Christian's face on the poster there on the milk carton too? This is good at Auburn though. Still trying to find this goal. We've had 3 minutes of scoreless Rocket League. Both teams' defenses have been too much for either offense to handle so far. Auburn has done a very good job in the back half of this game, finding these chances though, trying to set something up for themselves. and the Saints are still trying to find something as well. They're able to, they've been on the back foot for a lot of the latter half of this game. They have to find some way to get this breakout and, find one of those signature goals they seem to pull out of nowhere.
Yeah, minute 37, but Lil Nugget is going to pull that goal out of nowhere. Passed right off the defender, back
good pass,
to him.
Josh.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, man. Yeah, right to Lil Nugget, and that is going to be the first goal. Auburn Nova taking this 1-0 now, giving the Saints a little bit of resistance.
Yeah, putting some heat on the boys over there in green. St. Clair still has a lot of time to play with. They're going to want to get that one back quick, fast, in a hurry. And it hasn't been for lack of scoring chances. The Saints have had 6 or 7 very quality chances where 1 or 2 bounces go the other way. They could end up finding the net, but that is why Rocket League is a game of inches and why they still have not found that scoreboard yet. Auburn done a great job of reading into what the Saints want to do, making great adjustments, being, lots of defensive integrity. Ball back the other way, and Josh is going to find that second goal of the game. Great shot there, buddy. Auburn up by 2 now.
Wow. Just quick lead already tacked on now by Auburn. A minute 10 left in the game. Saints backs kind of against the wall here in game 2. 70 seconds left. 2 goals down. You gotta make some of these shots. We've seen the Saints make these setups. Quint and Kamal, Christian and Kamal. You gotta get something started. I mean, we know they can make these plays, so why aren't they happening is the question.
Just score.
Yeah,
it's so easy.
Yeah, come on, man.
Come on, boys.
No, seriously though, we're seeing so many solo shots to try and be made. There's the demo to come through. This is what the Saints have to do. Make that team play happen. You can't just send Kamal and Quint on solo aerial plays. It's not going to work against a team like Auburn Nova here.
And Christian, to his credit, that was his 7th shot of the game. This guy has been getting battered over the head by the side of Auburn, still finding a way to put 7 shots on board. Finally going to get in the score column there. And now the Saints, they're going to gather possession off this kickoff. Kamal going to take to the skies, going to dodge the first one, maybe going to find that second touch. Going to be left for Christian though. Quint now in the wings. Going to be taken apart there by Josh. Auburn doing a great job trying to dig in on that kickoff, neutralize that chance. Try to keep this lead over St. Clair. They have 30 seconds to force this game 3. Otherwise, the Saints could be looking at possibly overtime if they can find it. But time is ticking down quickly.
Time ticks away in Rocket League here. 19 seconds left. Christian not going to be able to touch that ball. 15. Want to find something here. You can bring it to overtime here, Saints. You have the facilities too. Right off the crossbar. 4 seconds left, but there it is. All right, 3 seconds left in the game. Technically, we're not going straight into overtime yet.
Technically true.
I'm not going to curse anything. Either of these teams could still take this game before overtime here. We've seen the kickoff goals happen before.
Yeah, Christian, second goal on his 8th shot, if you're keeping track there. He's also been demoed approximately 712 times, so the mental fortitude to stay in this one. Quint trying to put the icing on the cake there, but we will have overtime. The Saints battling back that last minute. Now putting that pressure back onto Auburn in a way where they realize they had that game. They let it slip through their fingers, but now they have another chance to make this up and keep this series alive.
Yeah, Saints, gotta stop messing around. Just focus up here and make those plays. We saw it immediately when that first goal came out from them. Just demo, all 3 players involved in the play, whether it was on a rotation, on a demo, or on a pass. And there it is. Come down from the top, but not good enough. Not the right angle for Quint to be able to make something happen. Kamal back into the sky. Here he comes off the top. Once again, it's never set up right towards that middle, never that right angle that's needed. But a lot of ball control from the Saints. Auburn,
no way.
Not too many chances here in overtime so far.
If Christian found that goal, that would have been unreal. Was able to get the reset, playing with basically 0 boost, able to find 2 or 3 touches there. Quint sending that one over to the middle and be played away by Josh there. Auburn trying to go on the counterattack, but it will go back into the Saints' possession. Christian once again, great shot from the upside down position there. Not going to find that net though. Kamal waiting for Josh to make a play on this one. Get that second little touch. Try to get that bump over onto Nugget as well. The Saints playing off this back foot now, trying to keep Auburn away from this net. Auburn, we've seen they can capitalize on these chances if they get them in droves, and they're trying to set something up right now. Luckily, Kamal going to shut it down, but we are a minute and a half in and still no sign of a goal.
Yeah, but we've got a bit of a possession change here as Auburn now the one keeping it in that Saints zone, trying to get their opportunity started off the backboard, but off the backboard to Kamal in the end. Kamal can't really get much set up. Quint to take it down towards that corner, setting it up towards the middle. There's the
Double
teammate
commit.
to come through, and Christian closing it off in overtime. Set up from Quint, and the hat trick to close it off. Second hat trick of the day for Christian there, and what a great shot to finish it off. That's going to be 2-0 against Auburn Nova.
Yeah, Christian putting a little finesse on that one, able to dodge that double commit in the net. Auburn selling out to try to save that goal, realizing what time it was. Christian finding his third goal of the game. And this guy, he went from getting demoed consistently the first 4 minutes, ends up with 3 goals on 9 shots for the Saints. So Christian being the solo offensive carry. The other players, though, filling in Kamal. So good on that defense. And Quint just sending it out of those corners to try to feed Christian in that middle. The Saints will continue their winners bracket run, though. Another 2-0.
Yeah, and we're going to be moving into quarterfinals here. Quarterfinals,
best of
the
5.
Start of best of 5. Yes, very interesting. So now we're going to see teams have a lot more time to make adjustments against each other. And, you know, we see that classic Rocket League where these teams kind of grow against each other in the set. And sometimes we get to like a game 4 that's just the complete opposite of game 1. And none of these teams look like they're playing at the same at all, right? The adjustments you have to make against some of these teams, the best of 5 really shows it.
Yeah, and we'll be excited to get you guys the best of 5 just after our usual short break. The Saints still on their winners bracket run, though, keeping things alive. Academy, just a quick note, did fall to the losers bracket. So quick little update for everyone that's, keeping eyes on that as well. But with that being said, we'll see you guys in a few minutes. Winners bracket continues.